Hello everyone, I'm Roseann Benedict and I'm here today to do a little cooking demonstration. I just stuck my fingers in the buttermilk. That was not good. Let me start again. Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Roseann Benedict and I'm here today to give you a little cooking demonstration. So don't tell my husband, but this is a surprise meal for him. He has been craving fried chicken. And actually the last time we had fried chicken was probably like a year and a half or 2 years ago. We went to a great place in Norwalk called Peaches, and they had the best meal. It was great Southern food, so if you ever want Southern food and you can't make your own, you should head over to Peaches. But anyway, I am going to attempt to make fried chicken for him. It's been years since I made fried chicken. And it is a little bit of a process to make fried chicken, but hopefully he'll love it and it'll turn out great and he'll love it, and we'll see. So let's get started. So what I did was, sorry, I'm gonna come over here. My counter wasn't big enough for this, but I had all this chicken that I soaked overnight in buttermilk. So I don't know what the purpose is of the buttermilk, but everybody says either soak buttermilk, the chicken in the buttermilk for a couple hours or overnight, whatever, but I did it overnight. And in this bowl of chicken, I just have thighs and breasts. So there's no legs, no wings. We like these pieces of chicken, so that's what I'm cooking. So basically what you do is we're gonna take 3 cups of flour, and another 3 cups of flour. We're going to put them in 2 different dishes. And then we're going to take a cup of cornstarch and separate that and put about a 1/2 cup in each bowl. The cornstarch is supposed to act with the flour and give it that wonderful crust that fried chicken has. So we'll see how it is. You're probably wondering what's going on with the hair too. My hair is, I'll show you afterwards when I'm done touching the food, but my hair is just really straight from no humidity, and so putting it up in a barrette doesn't help because the bangs are too short and so they come out. So I have to put it in this little, I don't know, hair bow, whatever this thing is, headband, I guess it's called. I have one in my whole house and this is the one it is. So anyway, all right, so we mix the cornstarch, 1/2 cup of cornstarch and 3 cups of flour in 2 of these bowls. And then what we're going to do is add teaspoons of onion powder, teaspoon there, teaspoon here. We're going to add a teaspoon of garlic salt, and again, you can put more or less depending on what you like. And then we're going to put some cayenne pepper. Whoa, I'm not going to take the top off that. I'm going to shake it out because you don't want to put too much unless you like it really spicy, but just a little zing is what you want. A little bit of black pepper in each. Okay. And a little bit of paprika, or as my Hungarian friend used to say, paprika. I used to love saying that word. I used to make him say it all the time because I liked the way he said it. So, and then you mix this all up and incorporate that. So that's going to be our batter. And the reason why we have two dishes is because we're going to take the chicken out of the buttermilk that it's been sitting in overnight, put it in the flour, and then coat it in an egg wash with buttermilk, and then coat it with the flour again. And it's supposed to be the crispiest fried chicken around. So let's see if that's the case. So what we're going to do to this buttermilk here in between between the two flours is to add 3 eggs. Fork. I'm actually going to add 4 eggs because I have a couple of extra pieces of chicken, and so I'm adding 4 eggs. All right, so we're going to just whisk this really quickly so you have this little egg wash batter. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is add just a splash of Frank's Red Hot to this batter. If you like it really spicy, some like it hot, add more. I think just a little kick is always good. We do have the cayenne in these 2 flour batters, so you don't want to overdo it. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. I should move the eggs. Hold on. Okay, so now I have my chicken. I'm going to dredge it in this flour batter. Shake it off, make sure it's all on there. Put it in this egg batter. And then put it in the flour batter again. And that's going to give it, like I said, a really nice crust. And then I'm going to just put it on this pan. And the reason why I'm not putting it into the fryer is because it needs to set for like a half hour. And so I'm going to do that with all these pieces. Like I said, we're just breast and thigh people. So in this pot, I have just breasts and thighs. I'm going to dredge it a little bit in the flour, make sure it's coated, put it in the egg batter. Try not to make a mess, and then put it back in the flour batter. So I'm going to do that with all these pieces of chicken. I won't bore you to death with that, but I'll be back shortly to show you how we're going to fry it up. I'm going to wait 30 minutes for this to set, and then I'll be back to you. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and what I've been doing in the last half hour was just letting the chicken sit so that the coating sticks to it nicely, and getting my oil nice and hot. I'm using this candy thermometer, and actually it's perfect. It's up to 350. I don't know if you can see that. That's what the thermometer should be at in order to get your chicken at the perfect temperature to put the fried chicken in. You know, if you don't have one of these chicken fryers or fat fryers, whatever you want to call them, you can always use just a frying pan over the stove. But since I had this, I figured might as well use it. I did put on an apron to try to prevent me from getting covered in grease, because that's what happens sometimes when you're frying. But I think we should get frying. We're going to put 2 pieces in. Okay, so 2 pieces of chicken thighs are in this fryer. You can hear it sizzling, and they're frying up beautifully. Here they are, not quite brown enough. I don't know if you saw that piece of chicken. Let's see if I can get another one. So they need to be in here for 15 minutes and really nice and crisp. So I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay, I hope you can hear me over the sizzling fat. But my first batch of chicken should be done. Isn't that a great, crispy looking piece of chicken? Yeah, that looks good. I hope it tastes good. We'll see. Yes, Scott's gonna love that. I'm gonna put in 2 breasts now. Or actually, I think I'll do the thighs first. Oh no, this is a breast. Put in the breast. And here's the other breast. Okay. So we're going to let those fry up again for about 10-15 minutes. And I'm going to go through this whole batch of chicken and fry it up, and I will show you the end results and let you know if it's delicious or not. Oh, and you know what? After I did my video and I plugged Peaches, which Scott and I had been to, I guess it was 2 years ago, I went to see what the address was, and it says permanently closed, and they closed in April 2020. My guess is probably COVID affected them, and they had to close their doors. So it's really too bad. It was a cute little hole-in-the-wall kind of place. Southern food, fabulous, but I guess you can always find another one. Tried to give them a plug, but anyway, so we're going to continue frying my chicken, and I will see you when I'm all done. Okay, so I'm moving right along with my chicken. Done 4 pieces so far. This is 6. And you know, I'm putting them on a wire rack in this jelly roll pan so that they don't get soggy, because there's nothing worse than soggy chicken, fried chicken. So if you put them on this, you know, a wire rack on top of your jelly roll pan while you're taking them out and draining them, it serves 2 purposes. It drains any extra oil, and it stops them from being soggy. And then you can keep it warm in the oven at like 250 just until you finish frying all the pieces, and then take them out when they're ready to eat. So I'm going to just continue with the rest of these pieces of chicken, and then I will show you the finished product. Okay, so my final pieces of fried chicken are done. They're cooked to perfection. It's unbelievable how delicious they look. And I'm going to put those in a dish and try not to burn myself with the oil. Let's see if I can do this. Slide that over like that. I am going to just put these beautiful pieces of chicken on this platter. We're going to serve the chicken with, I hope they're all cooked. I think they are, especially these big ones. Let's see. I'm going to serve the chicken with some coleslaw and some potato salad. So doesn't that look pretty, that dish of it? And I have coleslaw here and potato salad. And, oh, I should show you these pretty cool bowls that I have. These are enamelware, and they have this cute little fly on it. So this is the little serving spoon, and then inside the bowl is a fly also. So I forget who makes these, but they're really hard to find, and I stumbled across these in a antique store, and I bought 2 bowls and 2 spoons and 2 mugs, and I'm really thrilled to have it. This is the brand, and these are the cute little soup mugs, and then the soup bowls and the spoons. But anyway, we're off topic here. So, and see, this is why I had to put my hair back in a headband, because the bangs are just too short and they keep falling out. So anyway, this is my dinner. I will tell you that it was an easy process. It wasn't hard to make. However, it's very time consuming because you can only put so many pieces in the oil at a time. So if you don't have a lot of time, then you should just go to Chicken Joe's or Garden Catering and have them fry your chicken. But because they're delicious. But we'll see if my husband thinks that these are better than theirs, but I doubt it, because theirs are pretty darn good. So enjoy your night, and thanks for watching.